The law is what the law is. So, as a Democrat, we get two choices. Either we're going to play the way the Republicans are going to play or not. And if we don't, that means we lose. We'll get outspent by a lot of money. So basically, yeah, Obama was against it. He probably still is. And if he was given the choice today, he'd probably eliminate it. But he can't. So he's going to run in an election where that money is going to be influential, and he's going to use it too.
David, two PACs for the Republicans, both affiliated with Karl Rove, American Crossroads and Crossroads GPS, have raised $51 million between them for the Republican candidates. The major Obama super PAC, Priorities USA Action, has raised only $19 million. Isn't that kind of like the Democrats having a hand tied behind their back?
It potentially is. I think the timing of the announcement is interesting because it shows that, well, it allows the Democrats to say, well, the Republicans were doing it and we weren't going to let them get out ahead of us. We were against this from the beginning, but you know, now we have to do it because the Republicans are, which is advantageous from a PR standpoint. I think you'd agree. And
yes, I was.
But in terms of the super PAC money, it's interesting because a lot of the Republicans' money, you look at the $10 million that Sheldon Adelson has spent attacking other Republicans. It's kind of a zero-sum game for a lot of the money that Republicans have been raised. They have to fight this primary that could go on well into the summer.
Good point.
And I think that Karl Rove and his group and other groups affiliated with it have been able to tap into some of the mainstream conservative discontent with the president. And I think those groups are going to be very effective going forward in attacking the president. Some people might say that Republicans have a head start. I think that as soon as President Obama signals to his donors that they need to start funneling their money to the super PAC as opposed to his campaign, he's going to see a lot of that money come in.
Yeah, but is he or isn't he, Eric? Because this New York Times article that talks about this says, look, this whole moral high ground isn't the only reason the Democrats aren't contributing to this super PAC. There's also the fact, here's what it says, one longtime high-dollar Democratic fundraiser says it is a result of Wall Street's anger at Mr. Obama's statements and policies concerning bank regulations, some of which have sent former Obama donors and fundraisers to the Republicans.
Yeah, well, Wall Street's not real happy, so that might be part of the problem. I have a feeling when he signals that he wants to raise that money, that he'll raise that money. He's been very, very good at that. And that's the thing about behind the curtain of elections is the organization of the candidates, which is I think is very defining on the Republican side right now, because the people that are dropping off, they just didn't have behind the curtain the organizational skills to pull off a national election. That's what Obama does so well. So I think when he makes the signal, he'll raise the money, and we'll be competing on equal footing. I mean, right now, all we got to do is stand around and watch the Republicans beat themselves up.